summertime at a typical English seaside resort. It's the sun which brings most people to the beach for their holidays. But a day at the seaside wasn't always like this. 80 years ago, it was quite an occasion. Today, going on holiday has become big business. On a cold winter's morning, Rob Crompton is already thinking about his family's summer holiday.
Oh, hello, is that Mr. Fiona?
Inside the travel agency, there are plenty of brochures for holiday resorts in just about every part of the world.
You know your flight's going out on the 29th of April?
Travel agents are there to provide information and to arrange travel and holidays. The Crompton family are planning to go to Guernsey this year. At this stage, there are a number of things that Rob needs to know about how to get there.
Well, there's air travel from either Southampton or Heathrow Airport. And then you've got rail travel from Weymouth or Portsmouth.
Presumably boat as well?
With the boat, yeah. Across the channel.
Yeah.
The channel crossing can be pretty rough, a good reason for flying.
Yes, what time of the year were you thinking of going?
We're going in midsummer.
Well, it's usually pretty good.
This is one of the reasons we're thinking of the Channel Islands.
The beaches are lovely,
Yeah.
and it's a very small island anyway. There's adequate bus services around the island. Well, on the air side, let's take Gatwick first. How old are your children?
Nicholas is 8. Dominic's almost 4, and Lucy, the little girl, is almost 2. That looks quite nice, Jenny. The top one.
Well, that's right on the beach.
Having chosen to fly, they now need to choose a hotel. That's something the whole family can do together at home, with the help of the brochures from the travel agency. They want a place which has something for all of them, but they only have the pictures in the brochures to go by.
They're rockets.
Now is the time for the children to find Guernsey on the map.
I think so.
Which country are the Channel Islands near to? Here. Oh, that says.
Almost 6 months later, the big day has arrived.
Is this the mall now?
Yes.
These 2 cases ready, Jen?
There's 2 are, yeah.
Then we'd better get a move on, Jen, actually. We haven't got a lot of
Okay.
time. Excuse me.
I think we're nearly finished now. Daddy, look. Trying to get the cases in.
The first stage of their journey is by car to Gatwick, one of London's main airports. There are long-stay car parks at most big airports, where air travellers can leave their cars while they're away. Inside the airport building, it's a matter of finding your way about.
Heathrow International, Airline, flight arrivals, international flight departures. Domestic flight departures, that's the one we want.
In the summertime, airports are very busy places, particularly on a Saturday when most people start their holidays. Before boarding a plane, you have to check in.
Yes.
Here, the tickets are taken. Well, part of them anyway. They'll need the other part to be able to get home again. Although the luggage travels in the same plane as the passengers, it goes in a special compartment. Before it's taken away, it's weighed.
Yep. Where do we go now?
Through domestic departures, just over in the right-hand corner. Have
That's
a
over
good
that way.
holiday.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Bye, Nicky.
Guernsey isn't very far away, and it's not a very busy route, so they're flying in a small plane. If they were travelling further, they might fly in a much larger one. Here there are planes coming and going to all parts of the world. I wonder what they're thinking of as they fly to Guernsey.
We're anticipating that there'll be lots of sunshine and we'll be able to sit quite a bit of the time on the beach and the children will be able to romp about on the beach. And even if there isn't a lot of sunshine, if we have a bad week and it's raining, there seems to be quite a lot to do in Guernsey.
Flying time from Gatwick to Guernsey is 1 hour. But where's the sun? It's supposed to be hot and sunny here in the summer. Inside the arrival hall, they meet their luggage again. It's only a small airport, but at holiday times it seems quite busy with holiday makers from many places. But not everyone travels to Guernsey by air. While the Crompton family were just getting up this morning, some holiday makers were already at Waterloo Station in London. Their journey to Guernsey will consist of a 3-hour train ride to Weymouth in Dorset, and then a 4.5-hour boat ride across the English Channel. This train connects with boats from other countries as well, but today it's the Channel Islands. At Weymouth, the train runs along the harbour side and onto the quay where the ship is moored. Unlike a plane, there's no need to weigh the luggage.
Guernsey, sir? Guernsey, straight down the middle, please.
One advantage of travelling by boat is that you can take your car with you. At peak holiday time, the ferry is full, with 180 cars in the hold. Throughout the summer, ships like this carry holiday makers and their cars from many ports around the British Isles to as many different destinations.
1, 2, 3, 4, please.
As the ship approaches Guernsey, the first officer radios the shore.
We've just passed the Roustel. Could we have clearance, please, and also the wind speed and direction?
We're registering between 20 and 25 knots.
If the sea is calm, the bow of the ship can be opened as it enters the harbour. The cars, which were loaded through the stern end, will be driven out through the open bow.
Where's she now? Right, just steady like that for a bit, please.
Guernsey is only the first port of call. From here, the ship will go to Jersey. It's nearly 8 hours since these passengers left London, and they still have to find their hotels. The hotel the Cromptons have chosen is well placed for the beach. They've already settled in. It all seems to fit the description in the brochure, except for the weather. Holiday resorts are supposed to be sunny, At least, according to the advertisements.
Come to sunny Greece. Taste the local food. Dance the night away. In this Mediterranean paradise, relax and soak up the sun. Come to sunny Brighton. Taste the local food. Dance the night away. In this English Channel paradise, relax and soak up the sun. Come to sunny Mexico. Taste the local food. Dance the night away. In this Pacific Ocean paradise, relax and soak up the sun.
What should I pick? What should I pick?
It's too wet for the children to go to the beach. There are plenty of indoor games to play, but they could be doing that at home.
Oh, no, it wasn't. No, I want the fastest. No, you
Surely a holiday resort must cater for rainy days like this. The rain has cleared a little, so the family decide to go into town and see what's on in Guernsey. The travel agent had said that there was a good bus service on the island, but the bus does seem a long time.
It's not coming.
Yeah.
The answer is to hire a car. In Guernsey, you can tell a hire car by the letter H on it. In most holiday resorts, there are places where tourists can go to find out what's on and what places they can visit.
Could you tell me what we can do in Guernsey when now it's wet?
All right, if I mark a few things in town, then you can give you a what's on. You can decide for yourself what you like to do. So
Okay.
mark these. First of all, you've got a leisure centre here,
Yeah.
where you can swim or there's amusements in
There's
there.
plenty for the children to do.
Yes, all sorts of games. There's the New Island Museum in Candy Gardens. Move out a bit. We've got the Friquet Flower Centre.
Down the tree. Mind, Nicky. Come on. Lucy, you smell it?
Lucy, smell it.
Even with the wet weather, it's still warm enough in Guernsey to grow beautiful and unusual flowers. Guernsey is well known for the flowers it grows. The greenhouses are also ideal places to breed butterflies. A centre like this, housing the flowers, butterflies, a restaurant and shop, and both indoor and outdoor games, is a perfect place for tourists, especially on rainy days. Another wet day, another tourist centre. This time one which combines Guernsey's two biggest industries, tomatoes and tourism. Like flowers, Guernsey tomatoes are also well known. Here they grow a whole variety of tomatoes, especially for the tourists. Some have unusual shapes and colours.
What colour is that one?
It's not a red one, is it? Want to buy it, Nicky?
Is it like that?
Do you want to buy it?
Do you like it?
No, I don't like that.
Is it like?
You might like it.
Nobody seems to like that one, but Nicholas finds one to his liking. Tomatoes and tourism compete to be the island's biggest money earner. Tomatoes are shipped out. Tourists are shipped in. For the children, the end of a busy day. But for Rob and Jenny, another of the hotel's amenities.
After a while we run under a tree. I turn to her and she kisses me. There with the sound of the rain on the leaves. Softly she breathes and I close my eyes. Sharing out of a storm in the sky. Ooh, I love her in the rain, walking hand in hand with the one I love.
Another day, more rain. Still, with a car, they have a chance to do some sightseeing. When you're a stranger in a place, it's easy to get lost, even with a map.
Where are we now, Jen? Is there a turn up left somewhere?
Left.
Ah, here's one. Shall we try this one?
What's it called?
No signpost. Sorry?
Well, in that case, I don't know where we are.
Still, it's a small island and it doesn't take Rob long to find the hotel again. Just in time for lunch.
Inside the tomato?
Yeah, they took the outside.
For Jenny, the holiday makes a pleasant break from cooking the family meals. But for some people, holiday time means work time. The waitresses, cooks and hotel staff all have to work so that other people can relax and enjoy themselves.
Look at that. And Lucy likes cucumber too.
Will you get me a big...
At last, the weather clears enough to spend a day on the beach. One of the main reasons for coming to Guernsey in the first place.
What's that one? See this? Mickey?
Perhaps not warm enough to swim, but Nicholas and Lucy get a chance to do some rock pooling. And for Dominic, sandcastle building.
Oh. You went overboard.
I know.
Lucy, count them. 1.
And, of course, the photographs for the family album.
Reading travel brochures and things, you never see a photograph of Guernsey or anywhere else really that shows it when it's raining. I think we expected to spend most of our time on the beach, going back and forth from the hotel, and we haven't been able to do that.